Yo, what up, yo? It's your boy Shady C. Now, I just finished watching Bruce Blitz's video, Why AEW Will Ultimately Fail Epically. And I know most people aren't going to want to sit through the 30 minutes of the video, because it's a long video. Most of Bruce Blitz's videos are long. So I thought I would just pick out a few of the reasons he gave, condense it, and kind of explain it to you. Now, do I hope AEW fails? No. And not because I want them to be this great company, but because it seems like WWE gets better when they have competition. And I want WWE to get better. So no, I don't want AEW to fail. I want them to be a huge success. I want them to whoop WWE in the ratings, which will force them to be better. So, the number one reason why AEW is going to fail. Now, this was his number two. I'm bumping it up to number one. Is the SJW. You hear Cody Rhodes talk about it. AEW is going to be all-inclusive. Inclusive now has become a scary word. That means SJW crap. You got Sunny Kiss on there. No. No, thank you. Please, no. Think about it this way. And Bruce Blitz mentioned this in perfect detail. Anytime they try to go, entertainment tries to go SJW, it fails. When was that time that they did really well? Comment down below. When was the last time a medium went SJW and it was a huge success? Give an example. The female Ghostbusters. It bombed. The Star was like, yeah, they didn't want to watch it because it had women in it. Women been in movies for years. People don't want to watch it because it was preachy. I'll tell you what. You give Christians crap for being preachy. The SJW crowd is 10 million. The SJW crowd makes Jehovah's Witnesses look like innocent bystanders. So preachy. So annoying with it. They shove it down your throat. They shove it down your throat more than Vince shoved John Cena down our throat years ago. They will shove it, inclusivity, down your throat. Why is inclusivity bad? Okay, let me explain to you. It's not bad if it's done right. You can be inclusive in a right way. You can add Sunny Kiss to the roster. And maybe Sunny Kiss will get over based on if he's... I don't know if it's a man becoming a woman or a woman becoming a man. I'll say they. I'll use the they. If they are talented enough, Sunny Kiss could get over. That would be cool. But they made this big deal about it. Sunny Kiss was at the press conference. They put out their token transgender and said, see, look, we're inclusive. That's when it's bad. Add Sunny Kiss. I'm not saying Sunny Kiss shouldn't be there. Maybe Sunny Kiss is good. We'll find out. But don't make this big hoopla about it. Like they did with the female This is the inclusive Ghostbusters. This is the female one. That wasn't inclusive. It was just about females. Inclusive means everybody. So I believe that's the number one reason why it's going to fail. Because they're shoving the SJW agenda down your throat already. With the word inclusive has become a scary word to people with common sense. Number two, I'm doing them out of order. He had a certain order. I thought, no, this is a bigger reason why. Okay, people want to think that great wrestling is going to bring in the casuals. No, it's not. Let's think about when wrestling had the casuals at an all-time high. During the Attitude Era. And it wasn't because of the great 5-star matches. They were few and far between. I'm sorry, I know the SJWs don't want to hear this. It was the trash TV. It was the titties in your face. Sorry, I have titties. I'm a guy. I'm fat. What do you want? But it was the titties in your face. You know? It was the crazy, zany shit that AEW is not going to do. They're not going to do that. If they did, it would be smart. But their SJWs would eat them alive. You're objectifying women. Well, I'm sorry. That's what it takes. I don't care how great of a match Kenny Omega puts on. How great of a match... Well, how many super kicks the Young Bucks... I was going to say a great match, but they don't do that. They just throw many fake super kicks and slap their leg. That's what they do. That's what they're good at. How many they do? They're not going to bring that in. Which leads to my next reason. Larger-than-life personalities. Kenny Omega, I was wrong about him. He's fucking great in the ring. He's fucking fantastic. And he's really good on the mic. Really good. But he's not larger than life. He doesn't have that larger than life personality. Now, I'm not going to say the next Stone Cold or the next Rock, because they don't need the next Stone Cold or Rock. They need a star of that caliber. They need somebody with that type of persona. And they don't have that. They have Jericho, but you can't... Jericho's great. Jericho's phenomenal. But you can't hitch all of your horses to the Jericho wagon. Eventually, the wagon's going to break down. You need other stars of his caliber to work with. Yes, he needs to work with the younger guys. That's gonna help the diehards. That's gonna help the wrestling fan. But it's not gonna help the casuals. The casuals aren't gonna go, oh great, Jericho just put over, I don't know, fucking Matt Stryker. I don't know the AEW roster by heart. Most of them are no names. So that's not gonna help. A wrestling company cannot live and die by the diehards. Trust me. That's maybe, like for example, if they had every diehard wrestling fan watching, that's maybe a two in the ratings, which is enough to keep company afloat for the short term. Not enough to sustain it as a business. They need the casuals. They don't have, going over the reasons again, they don't have the larger than life persona. They don't have the sex sells persona of the Attitude Era to bring them in. They don't. They should, but they're not going to. Because reason number one, again, that would hurt their SJW following. Their inclusivity. It would hurt, it would be, oh, you're objectifying women. Well, sorry. I don't believe you can objectify somebody if they're doing what they want to do. For example, if, let's say they had a woman on the roster, like a Trish Stratus. Someone willing to, show skin. They're doing it. It's not objectifying is if I grab you and say, hey, bitch, and rip your clothes off and throw you out on the stage. That's objectifying. These women are being paid to do a job. That's not objectifying. That's them doing their job. I know the SJWs don't want to hear this, but yes, sex still sells. Pussy is still popular. Hashtag pussy matters. Trend it worldwide, people. Pussy is still popular. Oh, you're such a pig. Oh, you're such a pig. Well, oink oink, motherfucker. This is the 90s, right in your face. Shady C does a lot of things. Change is not one of them. Not on this front. What was popular then is popular now. Sex still sells. AEW is not willing to do what it takes to do to get over the hump. They're going to have the diehards. Yeah, they will. I'm not going to lie. They're going to have them in droves, probably. And that's enough for a while. And that's enough to have a nice little niche, maybe. Because TNA draws in, what? 1.5s? Maybe a 2 on a good day. WWE is at about a 2 now. That's enough for that. But what the thing is, too, is WWE has all their outside deals. AEW would have to make a lot of outside deals. And I don't know if they have the name recognition to do that at this point. So to be honest with you, this is my reasons why I believe ultimately. Now, is it going to be right away? Probably not. They'll probably have a good few years. But if they're not willing to do what it takes to get to the pro wrestling promised land, which yes, involves pussy, they will fail. If you agree with me, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. If you don't agree with me, you're an SJW probably, and you don't matter anyway. But you can still like, subscribe, and share. Push comments down below. Why do you think I'm full of shit? Why do you think I'm right? But as you know, this is still Shady C, and it's just the way it happens. I'm just always right. Oh, and before I stop this, do me a favor. Revisit this video a year from now and comment, was I right or was I wrong? Again, it might not be a year. It might be 2 years. It might be 3 years. But eventually, if they continue what they're doing now, AEW will fail. There's not even a maybe on that. If they continue their SJW stuff, if they continue to not have any larger-than-life wrestlers come in there, even Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is great. If Dean Ambrose joins AEW, it'd be a great get. But he's not larger than life. He's not that person who's going to bring in the masses. Honestly, right now, even on WWE, nobody in WWE has that larger than life personality, because they're not bringing in the huge numbers. They're bringing in twos. You would have to bring back somebody who, you would have to get a way to get The Rock or to get Stone Cold, which isn't happening, to like sign with you. Those are the personalities that bring people in. I don't think even Hulk could do it now, and he was the big guy in the 80s. Or you'd have to create a star, right, so fucking phenomenal that brings in other people. Again, 5-star matches aren't going to do it. I knew many people back then, back in the Attitude Era, weren't wrestling fans, watched because of the titties. Oh God, I can name you more people that I knew going to school back then who watched wrestling due to the titties than watched it for the wrestling. They would pause it during the wrestling. Not pause. They didn't have DVRs by then. They would do other things. They would walk away. They would go take a shit during the wrestling. They would watch the sexy stuff. They would watch The Godfather. They would watch that stuff. But yeah, I think that's what they need to do. They ain't willing to do it. And ultimately, they will fail.